We're gonna be It's been a busy week. It has been a busy week. It has. Right. We've got the Game Awards. Oh, did anything else get announced today? Wasn't there other stuff that was supposed to be announced for the Game Awards? I know GTA trailer was supposed to be shown today, wasn't that true? And then it got leaked early. Looks good, by the way. Anyway, over here, right? And Wesley Carlos, right? Or Carlo, I'm assuming. There's this little snippet. Check this out, right?
Also, I wanted to ask, especially to the fans, what can we expect to the franchise in the next few years, maybe?
Well, just like we did with Mortal Kombat 11, we're going to release a second part with more story. You know, and we have a big surprise after that. So we're going to be supporting the game for even longer than we did with Mortal Kombat 11. So it's going to be fun.
So, also, I wanted to ask.
Well, I'll tell you what, that wouldn't be hard to do. Yeah, support it longer than... Yeah, of course you're going to be able to support it longer than Mortal Kombat 11. You know why you stopped supporting Mortal Kombat 11? Because you decided to work on Injustice 3. Which is the reason why MK1 feels so trash. Because every single thing that they were doing in Injustice was supposed... Sorry, in MK... Like, everything in MK1 was supposed to be Injustice, right? So he talks about, like, there's going to be story DLC, and we kind of all expected that. Like, we kind of knew that was going to happen. That's not a big brainer, because if anyone's played the storyline, you know how it ends. Spoiler alert. Titan Havoc shows up. It's like a freaking Marvel Cinematic Universe at the end of it, which again leans into the fact of things like when we've all talked about Tanya and how they look like the Umgadi from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Yeah, it's like the writers and stuff are just completely devoid of anything original. Oh, they could surprise us, I suppose. And what comes with story DLC? Well, we'll get a new story. I know, it's surprising, isn't it? Which also means that we'll get new characters as well. Right? But I really hope we don't just get 3 pissy ones and a couple of them are guests. I don't want no guests, man. Guests are shit. Like, every time I see Omniturd show up in a match, it's the most disconnecting thing I have ever seen in a video game. Right? And the reason why it's disconnecting, and the reason why it's disconnecting with these other ones that are coming out, is because they were meant to be characters for Injustice 3. They're superhero characters. It makes sense that they would be guest characters for that. I saw something yesterday. Ed Boon's like, oh yeah, we saw the reaction to Kratos and Freddy, and so we just wanted to keep bringing out more guest characters. If Fed Bruin came out and said, you know what, no more guest characters ever again, I'd chuck a party. Nah, right? I would. Huge party, because guest characters are shit. Every single guest character takes up the place of an actual Mortal Kombat character. You notice something in this game, right? Just in case people say, let me tell you something for free. The cameo roster, no guest characters. Right, you just wait. Okay, they will never. Well, maybe they would, but right now it seems that way. Put a guest character. We're not going to have Omniturd as a guest character. See, I had a few ideas and stuff about what I thought they might do, where eventually, like, you know, a guest character, or sorry, you know, a cameo character would be a main roster and vice versa. So in the end, we basically end up with every character becoming an assist and every assist character becoming a main. That's not going to happen, I don't think. I don't think so. But he talks about a big surprise after that. What's a big surprise? XP boost? Wi-Fi filter? That's the big surprise? It'll take years to get it? Crossplay? Well, I'll tell you what I'd like as a big surprise. Ain't no dick, right? What I'd like as a big surprise is this. Okay? I'll do a separate video about this, but this is what I really love. I would love them to bring back or release some sort of like classic Mortal Kombat pack. Right? You could have the Dada collection, the Deadly Alliance Deception Armageddon pack, with secret guest Shaolin monks. Literally, an emulator can up the resolution simply by, you know, going it to 4K. It smooths everything out. You don't need to redo the textures or anything like that. Give us the online play. Bob's your uncle. I'll be as happy as a pig in shit. Okay? You can release a classic collection, right? So you got all the 2D games, right? With all the online play, including you could have like the old like 16-bit, 8-bit ones in there. They literally have access to all of Mortal Kombat. The 30th anniversary gave us a shitty ask. Oh, we'd like to thank you for whatever. Right? What a waste of time, man. What a shitty anniversary. After 30 years, what do we get? We get a trailer. Of course, all the cringe lords out there are like, right? No wonder this community is a fucking joke, man. Right? So, what could be a big surprise? I'll tell you what would be a big surprise, man. This would be a huge surprise. And it would guarantee that I would never touch your precious MK1 again. And that is bringing MK9 back. Let's do that. Let's bring back MK9. Right? I don't even need to remaster that shit. You know? Well, you could add in like higher resolution support, I suppose, but bring it back. Bring out the good old rollback. You know, for the modern day. Off we go. I'd be happy with that. But that's not going to be that. You know that it's not going to be that. You know what it is? It's going to be. They're going to announce the Shill Edition. Right? It'll be an exclusive Dragon Crystal pack where, you know, you buy it and you get to play as a Dragon Crystal. Okay? And it's an extra story DLC, and you're trying to break away from the premium shop, and they just won't let you leave, right? Because you haven't sold a certain skin that hasn't been marked properly because they don't know how to tell the truth when it comes to displaying all their content in the game. Actually, you know what? I kind of know what the big surprise might be. It could be a Naga, right? We're all thinking it. We're all thinking that at the end there, right? Because they mentioned Damashi and Damashi's type. That's a Naga, right? So a Naga could still be in play. Who knows? The big surprise after the story DLC could be like, you know, them making every character playable. You know, it could be a second DLC story. It could be the announcement of the next Mortal Kombat game. Yay! Ooh, yay, more shit. Right. So the thing is though, that this, like, when we used to see stuff like this back in the day, right, we used to get excited because it felt like we'd been told the truth. Right? They say what they want to do. We got it. It was amazing. But now, he just feels like a corporate mouthpiece. Get out there, Fed. You know, say these lines. And get your $500,000 paycheck for showing up with your eyebrows. It's okay. You're allowed to have bushy eyebrows. It's all good, right? This is the problem, right? So, like, when I was going through the Deadly Alliance stuff on stream the other day, you know, before everyone came in the big 11-hour stream, You know, I was going through all the midway pictures, all the old staff and stuff, and you could tell there was so much passion. They had so much fun. They weren't worried about identity politics or any of this sort of stuff. You know, they were objectifying women. Nobody cared because they objectified the men too, right? And I just think, like, what happened? What happened to Mortal Kombat, right? By the way, I still doubt very much the 3 million was sold to people, as also further confirmed by a story, not a story, but like statements that were put out by James MK, right? Which is what other people are saying, like Total MK and myself. You know, people that have actually worked in like gaming or retail or whatever. You know, how we understand how sales work. I don't know, man. A big surprise to me would be like acknowledging and bringing back your past games, releasing like just this massive, gigantic collection of all the previous stuff. You know, from like MK9 backwards. That'd be huge and easily done. I mean, this like you can get if you still buy this, they're gigantic, right? We're literally downloading 100 gigabyte games. There's no way that these games will all add up to 100 gigabytes from MK9 backwards, right? Easily do it. And that would sell gangbusters. All online play, rooms, you know what a room is, Mr. Boon? Anyway. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, you just... Like, he's trying to be exciting and stuff. It's like, oh, yeah. I tell you what, actually, you know what? You know what else would be a really big surprise? You know what would really be a big surprise? Right? Two things. A, they sell Mortal Kombat off to a developer that actually knows what they're doing and actually loves what they could do with it. iBallistic, I'm looking at you. Right? Secondly, that wherever they are when they announce something, John Tobias walks out. There we go. That'll be another big surprise as well. That'll be very cool. Not gonna happen. None of what I just said is gonna happen. Right? You know what it'll be? You know what we'll get? You know what the big surprise will be? They'll probably put like Sonic Hoax as a skin in the game. Along with it'll be the Shill expansion, right? Where you gotta like fight all the shills, you know? And the esports people. This fucking game, man, I tell you what, this game. Gee whiz, you know. Anyway, catch you next time.